So, picture yourself caught in the middle of like a Category 5 hurricane.
Oh, man.
Right. And you have to make a choice. Do you drop your heaviest anchor and just hope to find a stable pocket of calm? Or do you grab a board and try to surf the tsunami?
I mean, I think I'd probably just stay inside.
Yeah, well, unfortunately you can't. So if you chose the anchor, you'd be on Team Mountain Climber. And if you grab the board, you'd be a wave rider.
Right, exactly. And today on the deep dive, we're looking at what happens when those exact opposing survival strategies are handed over to AI trading algorithms.
Yeah, specifically, we are digging into the Team AI Lab algorithmic observation logs from August 24th, 2026.
Which is fascinating data, by the way.
Yeah.
But before we get into the mechanics of what these machines are doing, we really need to set the boundaries here.
Right, the disclaimer.
Yeah. We are strictly reviewing simulation data. This is running under highly, highly specific conditions. We are purely observing how different mathematical models behave in unprecedented volatility.
Exactly.
So this is absolutely not financial advice.
No, definitely not. We're essentially looking at a sterile laboratory experiment where the Petri dish is just currently on fire.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
So let's look at the two distinct ways of life that these algorithms represent. Because Team Mountain Climbers, they operate on a logic called equilibrium detection.
Right, so think of equilibrium detection like a pair of really high-end noise-canceling headphones.
Okay.
The algorithm is actively generating an inverse wave to flatten out all the erratic market noise. It's trying to locate the true, unmoving baseline price underneath the storm.
Got it. And Team Wave Riders take the complete opposite approach.
Completely opposite, yeah. Their logic is surging force tracking. So they don't want to cancel the noise at all. They want to find the strongest current in the storm and just ride the raw momentum.
Wait, so if the mountain climbers are designed specifically to act like noise-canceling headphones, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't they be drastically outperforming right now? I mean, the market is nothing but noise lately, yet they're lagging.
They are lagging significantly. The tracking data shows the climbers are trailing the Nikkei 225 and TOPIX indices by a negative 0.7 points.
Wow.
And the Wave Riders are doing even worse, actually. They're lagging the Nikkei by 1.7 points and the 2PX by 1.8 points.
That's wild. Because in the context of this simulation's incredibly tight parameters, trailing by 1.7 points isn't just a slight dip.
No.
It's the equivalent of trailing by a mile in a 100-yard dash.
Exactly. The noise in the market is so deafening right now that it's literally blowing out the AI speakers.
Yeah, and this massive gap from the indices, it really suggests the fundamental rules of the market have just temporarily broken down.
Completely.
Traditional established trading logic is being swallowed whole by this anomaly. So how do the algorithms adapt when their core programming stops reflecting reality?
Well, by sending in fresh blood.
Okay.
Yeah, at 9:60 a.m. Japan Standard Time today, both teams drafted 2 new talent units into their simulation rosters.
Just injecting new code into the storm.
Right, they're injecting slightly altered logic to see if it survives better than the veterans, because that active roster of veterans desperately needs the help right now.
Yeah, the numbers are brutal. Out of 14 active mountain climber units, only 7 are managing to hold positive points today.
And for the Wave Riders, it's 12 out of 22.
So basically a 50% casualty rate for positive momentum.
Yeah.
But those few surviving adapting units, they stand out like lighthouses in the dark.
They really do. And for the units that actually completed their 10-session exit protocol today, which means they held their positions for 10 trading sessions and finally cashed out,
Right.
the Wave Riders surprisingly pulled ahead.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they scored a positive 10.7 points, beating the climbers 5.8 points.
How did the surfers manage to find a rideable wave in a market that is literally crashing?
They found it in the defensive sectors. The Wave Riders' algorithms leaned heavily into foods and services and transportation.
Oh, wow. So the basics.
Exactly. During sudden market shocks, capital panics and flees tech-heavy investments, but basic human infrastructure remains. People still eat. They still commute.
Right. So the Wave Riders didn't just get lucky.
No, their surging force logic detected this micromomentum in defensive essentials, while the broader indices were just collapsing.
That is some brilliant mechanism detection. But if we look at the aggregate damage beneath the surface, it is still super heavy.
Oh, yeah.
The carryover balances are sitting at a negative 51.5 points for the climbers and negative 33.5 points for the riders.
The algorithms are taking severe hits, even though their overall season totals are miraculously still positive.
Right, so 116 points for the climbers and 72.5 for the riders.
Yeah. But Team AI Lab, they maintain a completely cold, forward-looking stance on those negative carryovers. They do not view these brutal daily struggles as defeats.
It's just pure research for them.
Exactly. Every time an algorithm is swallowed by the anomaly, it provides a vital data point. The AI is basically mapping the boundaries of an unknown environment to prepare the math for the next victory.
And for anyone listening who manages their own portfolio, this simulation is just a massive wake-up call about how quickly proven market rules can just evaporate.
Oh, entirely.
And it leaves us with this final thought, If advanced, completely emotionless algorithms struggle this hard to map the rules of a market anomaly, what does that reveal about the sheer unpredictable chaos of human crowd psychology that is actually driving the storm?
That's the real question. The market is not a static math equation on a chalkboard. It's a living, breathing ecosystem, and these algorithms are simply trying to build a better barometer.
Perfectly said. Well, to keep tracking this storm and see how the AI adapts next, please subscribe to our channel.
Yes, please do.
And make sure to visit the Team AI Lab Substack. We've linked that in the description below. Also, register for the premium Substack subscription if you want to access the full, unedited analytical data we discussed today.